So that welcome email is very important. A lot of people miss it, but I'm happy that you saw it. Sometimes it goes to the spam folder, but that welcome email has everything that you need really to do your business. And then I'm here to like guide and fill in the gaps, right? But you don't want to skip over that welcome email. So you have now you know that the sample app is called the Life Changer app. You're going to download that because do you have I don't know, are you able to download stuff while you're on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on the house phone right here. I got my cell phone with me.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and download that app because I want to see how many sample credits you have in there. Have you ever used your sample credits?
No.
Okay, perfect. So download that app, and then you're going to log in with that using the same login information for your back office. And once you do that, just let me know, and then you can tell me how many sample credits you have. Now, the reason why that's important is because like a lot of people say, I don't know how I'm going to do the business. I don't think I'm good at selling. And they have like 50 million objections. You laughing at me, but I'm telling you the truth. They have 50 million objections, right? TLC has a process that duplicates. As long as you do it, it's going to work for you with time. Okay? And the process is the one that's outlined in that purple book. Okay? You with me, Countess?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That purple book is what, like 6-8 pages? Something like that? It's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's small, but it's mighty. It's powerful. It packs a punch. So, and don't let the small size fool you because that's why a lot of people ignore it. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't ignore the purple pamphlet. Our process that duplicates is called 10-5-2. What you need to do is sample 10 people the product. Our samples work. Our samples have a lot of information that people will ask. So like a lot of times people say, how do I share the product? Man, it's the same way you share anything. Right now, people at Thanksgiving, ooh, this pie tastes good. Girl, have some. Next thing you know, your friend got a slice of pie on the plate, right? It's the same thing with the samples. So, you know, ooh, girl, you ate all that turkey yesterday. You know your belly was full. Have you heard about the tea that everybody talk about on social media? Have you heard about the tea that did this for her? And then you show a picture. Have you heard about the tea that did this for me? And then you tell your story. Not like a weirdo, like a regular person, okay? And then you say, as a matter of fact, I got a sample. And then you, boom, give them a sample. With the sample credits in the app, it allows you to send a sample to anybody. So it doesn't matter whether they're your next door neighbor or whether they're across the country. You put their information into the app. The company sends the sample for you. And on top of that, because I'm going to be honest with you, there are some people in my local area that I could just give them a sample and I still send it through the app, because once you send it through the app, it triggers the app to remind you to follow up. So it'll tell you, oh, they should have gotten their sample by now. Oh, this person got their sample. We sure it was delivered. Go to the app and send this script. Go to the app and send that. It's literally like having a personal assistant working for you that you don't pay, that they don't call out sick. They don't have an attitude. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, so the app is very, very useful, very, very handy. A lot of people do not pay attention to the app, and that's a huge misstep. Now, you get the app free for 30 days when you first sign up, and then after that, you get the app free once you hit G5, meaning you get 5 new customers. Do you have any new customers? Have you ever hit G5?
No.
Okay, yeah, because it wasn't a priority before. So the G5 is a challenge, and G stands for get, 5 stands for 5. So once you get 5 new customers in 30 days, you get a bonus. The bonus changes every month. So I said 30 days. Even if the month has 31 days, it's still 30 days. So the November G5 challenge ends what? What's the date? 27, 28? It ends soon. But basically, like if you got 5 customers today, then you would get a bonus on your commission check. All right? And you would get the sample app for free. If you don't get it for free, then you just pay $20 for it one time and you have it free for life. But we're going to get you G5, so don't worry about that, okay? But that is the sample app. It is the key to your business. That sample app and the purple pamphlet key to your business. I don't care if you never spoke to me, which is not going to happen. But I don't care if you never spoke to me. You could blow it out the water just by following. Like, you need to inhale that purple book. Okay?
Yep.
You
so
need.
With the app, it's not letting me sign in because it says ID and then password. I signed up with my the Life Changer ID and my password, and it's not letting me. It says invalid.
Okay, it should be that. All right, we'll have to troubleshoot that a little bit later. Okay, so long as you downloaded it. Dang, that shouldn't. Try to restart your phone and see. Are you sure that's the one for your back office? Uppercase and lowercase are the same?
Yeah.
You sure you didn't type anything in wrong?
The only thing when I sign up on a Total Life Change website on my laptop is I have my username. It's not my ID. It's a different username.
Okay, you want to put in try both of them. Try both of them. Try the username and try the ID with the password and see if that lets you in, okay? Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm just going to review the 10-5-2 with you. So 10-5-2, what you want to do is you want to sample 10 people. We already went through that. Sampling is simple. Do not make it complicated. They say, well, what's in the tea? What's up? That's what the pamphlet for. Open, like, you got one of your samples, I'm sure. You want to open up your pamphlet, right? So that you know, like, one of the things I hate, I ain't going to lie to you. One of the things I hate is when people in this company give people stuff that they ain't even looked at themselves. How you giving somebody something and you don't know what you're giving them?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And then you say that to the person, they looking at you crazy like, I just didn't think about it. Well, you should do that. Because if you give somebody something and they ask you a question about it, now you sitting there looking like Bobo the Fool. Like, where was that at? That's not business-like, right? So your pamphlet, when they open it up, TLC has done a wonderful job. I've seen some companies give out stuff that looks very sucky, but ours looks great, okay? We have our little samples in here. We have, it doesn't get any better than this. It has testimonials on there so that they can see what the products do for people. It has people in their own words saying what their experience has been, how the products have made them feel. And plus, people love something that they can touch, okay? So when they can touch something and looks good, okay? It tells them in the doggone pamphlet how it works, what's in it. So all your people that like facts and stats and things like that, no, don't you read the label to them. It tells them here what's in it, what you'll feel. Well, what does it do? Go to the what you'll feel section. Do you like how it feels? Take the next step. It tells them how to order from you. It tells them how to make it. It tells them how to take it. It tells them how much they should be drinking. For all those people who want to OD on detox tea.
Right.
Girl. Okay? Reading is fundamental. All right? So you know the pamphlet. Look in the pamphlet so that you know the pamphlet. So when you give them the pamphlet, they ask you anything about the sample, you can answer their questions, right? Or direct them back to the pamphlet. All right? So once, and don't be a sample Santa Claus, okay? If it's somebody out here and they, different strokes for different folks, but I'm not gonna lie. If somebody is negative, you're not getting my sample. I'm gonna tell you right now, even if I like it, I ain't gonna buy it. Okay, thank you. And when people say, I'll be like, okay, well then thanks for giving me the heads up, and I won't give it to them. Do you know you still have some people be like, but you can give it to me? Nah, you crazy. You are crazy. I will not. Because these samples, the company gives a lot of them for free, but they are not free. And a lot of times if you don't place value on something, people won't value it. So,
Right.
I'm not a sample Santa Claus. I will give samples freely, but I give them freely to people who deserve them. So that sample is going to be key to your business. Once you sample 10 people, 10-5-2. Do the 10-5-2. 10-5-2. That's going to be your answer to everything. If you are doing this, then everything you need to know is going to fall in place. Because once you sample 10, if you come to me and say, hey, Kim, I sampled 10 people and nothing happened, I'm going to say, well, what did they say when you followed up with them according to the script in the app? Then if you say, oh, I forgot that. Ding, 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 ding. We know that's the problem, right? You forgot to follow up. If you did follow up with them according to the script in the app, and then the person was like, well, I don't have the money, then we know to put them on your list for a Fun Friday deal. If you did follow up, or we need to say, hey, how long have you not had do you really want the product? Is money really the issue? Or are you just using that as a, you can be real with me now. If you don't want the product, let me know. But if you do want the product and money is really a problem, then let me tell you something. I get paid to solve problems. So I will continue to follow up with you until we solve this problem. If it's money that's a problem. But if you really don't want the product and you're just trying to be nice by not telling me, you need to tell me. Because otherwise, girl, boy, whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? So I always want to know if somebody is yanking my chain, because I don't have time for that. Or if somebody is really, truly like, dang, I wish I could, but I don't. If that's the case, I've been there. So I can relate to them. And then I say, okay, cool. What we're going to do, we're going to put you on this list. Or how about this? We start with a week's supply. Or I'm going to put you on this list. And when it goes on sale for Fun Friday, I'm going to hit you back. Okay? That's how you do that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Your cash is in your communication. Your compensation is in your communication. You have to ask the right questions. Okay? And that's how you get the right answers. So, if they say, oh, I want the product, but I saw it on Amazon. You're going to get that a lot. The people who going to tell you in your face, yeah, I took your free sample, but I'm going to go buy it from somebody else. I love them. If they like, oh, I want the product, but I saw it for cheaper on Amazon. A lot of time the products are, I did a video, and you can use my video. You can literally send it to them. A lot of people on my team have. You can say, listen, I mean, there was a girl who got the tea for $10 cheaper and ended up with a $1,000 hospital bill because there's all types of things. And there's so many people who don't know, like my 11-year-old son could sell stuff on Amazon. These people are putting stuff in their body. They don't know where it came from. Some stuff sold on Amazon is sold by Amazon. Some stuff sold on Amazon is sold by private parties like me and you. And a lot of people don't look at the seller and pay attention to stuff to know who it's coming from, whether or not it's real. And it's just a mess. And I guarantee you, Countess, somebody who takes a sample from you and then buys from somebody else, they're going to come back to you for the support. So you know how I roll. I have no problems with telling people I support those people who support me. Because I'm putting it out there, like, don't play me for a fool. This is just like other people go to work. If you come on their job and you trying to talk to them, they be like, girl, I got to get back to work. Because they know that's where they get their check from. It's the same thing with me. Do not waste my time. This is how I feed my family. So, and you're a nice person, Countess. So this might be something that you have to work on.
Right.
Because so many people don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I put it like this: if it's a choice between hurting your feelings or hurting my finances, guess what I'ma choose? Bloop. You laughing at me, but I'm serious now. My baby ain't gonna be hungry because I don't want to hurt your feelings. So anyway. Once you sample your 10, we're going to work with you to see how you followed up with them, because the goal is to get how many out of that 10? What's the next number? 10? 5. There you go. 5 customers. That's what we want. 5 customers. So out of the 10 that you sample, we want to convert 5 to actually buy from you, right? So the 5 that you get, they're going to go to your website, and if you followed up with them, hopefully they tell you before they buy. Because what we want to do, we want to get them the best experience possible. Let me tell you this right now. In my mind, in my world, everybody needs at least the tea and the NutriBurst. We get paid $20 a product. So $20 a product, if they get the tea and the NutriBurst, that's what? $40. Right? But for best results, you need 3 products usually. The tea, the NutriBurst, that puts the body in balance. Tea flushes out the bad. NutriBurst replenishes the body with the good. Now the body's in balance. That makes good soil, right? What does the pastor say? Plant good seed on good soil. All right? Most people's body is bad soil. Okay? So, we want to plant good seed on good soil. Tea and NutriBurst puts the body in balance, makes it good soil for us to then do what? Put that third product, which is going to be their weight loss product, into their system. That's when they're going to get the best results. So whether it's the tea, NutriBurst, and the NRG, tea, NutriBurst, or Resolution Drops, tea, NutriBurst, or Slim PM, tea, NutriBurst, or Delgado Coffee, in my mind, everybody gonna get a kit. That's 3 products. So in my mind, everybody gonna be $60 commission for me. Minimum. Do not make the decision for people that they are broke. Everybody ain't broke, Countess, okay?
Right.
Say it with me. Everybody ain't broke.
Everybody is not broke.
And you don't know what a person wants, and you're not supposed to make decisions for them. You are supposed to ask them, what's your budget? If they say, "Ooh, girl, I love the tea, but I need to lose a total of 40 pounds. Awesome. Great. We've been able to help people lose that amount and more. What's your budget to get started? I'm happy you love the tea. That's how most people start. But chances are, this is not miracle tea. This is a detox tea, not a weight loss tea. It preps your body for losing weight, but we need to get you a product that's one of our weight loss products. So what's your budget to get started? Well, just tell me how much stuff costs. Girl, we got more than 40 products. If I tell you how much each and every one of them costs, not only will you be confused, but we'll be here all day. This is just like when you go to a car lot. You go there and you don't say, "I need a car." And they don't start with the convertibles and then show you the coupes, the station wagons. They say, "What's your budget?" And then based on your budget, that determines the car that they show you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing over here. I promise you, Countess. Everybody that I told this to, they don't believe me. And they let the customer drive the conversation. That's wrong. You drive the conversation. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is you're going to have a lot of people, and you're going to be in these long conversations with people who go all around the world, and then they're going to call somebody like me who's going to keep them on track and go through this script that I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to get to the money. Okay? Most people do not like to make decisions. And if we have over 40 products, like for me, I already know I'm going to make everything sound good. If you ask me, "Oh, what do you think I should buy?" Everything. That's just how I roll. Okay? I'm the type of person, I like to buy a lot of stuff. I like for other people to buy a lot of stuff. But how do we narrow that down? If I let you drive the car, in the sense of you yanking the conversation I want the customer to drive the car in the sense that I will only do things based on their answers, but I'm the co-pilot. So it's kind of like driving lessons, right? You get in the car, the customer's the driver, but I'm the driving teacher. So I'm going to be like, "Make this left, make that right," and then they're going to do it, right? And then we'll eventually end up at the destination that we agree to. But when we have all these great products, once the customer gives me their budget, now I know what I can recommend to them. So guess what? If they say, "Oh, I got $100, I'm like, "Cool, can you come up on that? I'm thinking that you need the tea and the NutriBurst, but that's actually going to run you like $10 or $20 more. I don't know if you can find that in your budget to come up $10 or $20 more so that we can get your body in balance." Or you know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, 10 or 20 is not that bad." Because trust me, usually when people give you their budget, they can go like a few dollars over or under, okay? So if you make it known to them the value in doing that, okay? Everything is value-based. Everything is value-based. So you can say, "Okay, cool. If you got $100, we can get you this one product for this, or we can get you 2 products for a little bit more, and here's the reason why you want to do that." And then usually they'll be like, "Okay, cool." Because a lot of people do, especially after 2020, they want to get healthier. They want to lose weight. They want to feel great. They want to do these things, right?
Right.
So I know you're a woman of few words, Countess, but feel free to interrupt.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Say if you talking to a customer, because we always had a Fun Friday deal, and say if you talk to them a day before Fun Friday, should you tell them about Fun Friday?
Yes.
Or should you? Okay.
That's a good question, because I think a lot of TLC reps try not to tell people because they're like, "I want to get the money now." Let me tell you something. If you do a good job of, I say prep them for Fun Friday. Always treat people like you want to be treated. Like for me, if I speak to you on Thursday and you know about Fun Friday and you don't tell me about Fun Friday, you might get my Thursday sale, but every sale after that is going to somebody who told me about Fun Friday. I get a lot of customers because they found out about Fun Friday from me and my videos, and the rep that they've been rocking with for months or years never told them. So they feel kind of cheated. You know what I'm saying? They like, you mean all this time I could have saved half off and gotten BOGOs? And then I'm like, yeah, man. So always do what's in the best interest of the customer. But I tell you this is a warning. Never just tell them about Fun Friday. Because if you tell them about Fun Friday, right? And then let's say they see a deal, like they want the tea. And they're like, oh my gosh, the tea is on BOGO. But now they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to log into their account. They don't know how to, they don't know to refresh the screen. They don't know to, like, set an alarm clock to be ready for Fun Friday, and they miss it because you didn't educate them on how to take advantage of it. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people on my team, they just use my videos I already cut. They don't cut the videos over again. They just say, hey, my sponsor cut this video, and and I'll tell you this, it's you are at an advantage being on my team, because sometimes you can share a video and then the person can be like, oh, I already saw her videos. That happened to somebody on my team in New York. He told his customer about something. She went and did her research, found me, and he said, oh, you talking about Kim? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, that's my leadership. And when that happens, you're able, like, I'll help you close a customer. If the customer wants to talk to me because you're like, you know what, I'm brand new, but let me get you on the phone with Kim, or let me put you in a 3-way Facebook Messenger chat with Kim, or let me put you in a 3-way WhatsApp chat with Kim. When they see it's the same person, because sometimes people, like some people when they join me, they're like, well, I'm brand new, so I don't think people will really think I'm credible. Good. Rely on my credibility there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Everything you can use to your advantage if you know how to, because you're connected to me. So if you share a video with them, like there are some people who are not on my team and they share my videos, and then guess what? Sometimes their customers end up buying from me. They be like, well, I like the girl, you share it better. Because that person can't say to them, oh, this is my sponsor, so I'm sharing her video. They can't say that. But you can. So you can say to them, oh, you can get her help and you can still buy from me, and it works. I'm not going to help somebody who's not on my team. I'm not going to do a 3-way call for them. But everybody on my team, you can share my videos that I have hundreds of videos.
Right.
Showing people, girl, right. That's how I meet y'all. That's how I meet all y'all. So you can share. You don't have to cut these videos over again. You can cut my videos and use my credibility and put them in a 3-way chat with me, introducing them to me on Facebook, and I'm gonna be like, man, yeah, you with the right one, with Countess, yeah. So that's just a little tip to save you money and a lot of frustration. I've already done the work for you. Just leverage me. All right?
Yeah.
So tell them about the Fun Friday deals. They'll love you for it. Share my videos where I show them how to take. I did a Fun Friday Q&A. I did a here's how you get the Fun Friday deal. Share those videos with them. Position them. Have them already create their account. Don't have them sitting up there to deal live and they at 2 p.m. they logging in talking about, what do I want my password to be? Man, please. The deal gone now.
Right.
Tell them to go ahead and save their credit card to their account. All that good stuff, right? So yeah, we're going to get your 5 customers. Once you get your 5 customers, it's the same thing. Now, my team, we already have a customer group for you. It's over 2,000 people in there now. So while you're at work, while you're asleep, while you're whatever, you can put your customer, someone who has actually bought from you, in our group, customer support group. This is not, I don't dump them off there like an orphan. Still check on them, but just know this: they can go there, and all throughout the day and night, they can see testimonials, they can get recipe helps, they can get workout ideas. There's a lot of support for your customers that you don't even have to. You don't have to do everything. You should participate in that group and support other people's customers too. But just know this: it makes it more manageable for you. Okay.
Okay.
And that's already in place. So you put your customers, people who have bought from you, in that customer support group. You follow up with them. Hey, how's it going out? Oh, I'm not losing any weight. Okay, now we start troubleshooting. How much water you drinking? What you eating? Let me see your food journal. Are you doing 30 minutes of exercise every single day? And you help them and you be there for them. Right?
Right.
If they are losing weight, awesome. Did you take a picture? To step on the scale. Start getting them to document their success journey so that they have a story. Because if they ever want to join business with you, you want them to already have a story. You want them to already have documentation that they can share with people to say, hey, this was my experience. because that's going to help them to make sales easier. So you have to think ahead for your person, because they're not going to think of it on their own. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that leads us right to the next number, which is what?
2.
Yes. Gold star for you. All right, it's the 10-5-2. So we sample 10, we get 5 customers, and then we want to convert out of those 5 customers, we want to convert 2 of them into life changers. We want 2 of them to join you in business. And if you've done the system right up until this point, it gets easier. So here's the deal. When you get those 5 customers, if you follow up with them, put them in the client support group, make sure that they get their results. If they don't get their results, troubleshoot with them, figure out what's going on with their body. I'll tell you this. People that are on a lot of medications, the medications alter how their body responds to natural stuff. So those will be the customers that have the most issues with getting results. But that's why, it's so important that you communicate with like me and your leadership and other people on the team, because we have what, 2 nurses on the team and 1 clinical dietitian. Like, our team has access to people who really know about the body. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so that's when you can say, hey, Icy, I'm really having trouble with this one particular issue. What do you think it is? And explain the situation and get some feedback. Or, hey, nurse, boo. I've done it before, because everybody's body is different, okay? So once we get these people their stories, then here you go, oh man, I love your transformation. Now, would you like some compensation along with that? It's simple. I'm telling you. I like to rhyme, girl. But yeah, you just ask them, hey, do you want to monetize your transformation? Hey, is there any bill that gets on your nerves? Ooh, girl, yes. My car note. All right, great. I'm connected to a guy. His name is Pastor Don. He's in his 60s. He's out of Gallup, New Mexico. Do you know he's paid more than 30 months consecutively of his car note with his TLC commissions? Thank you. See what you just did? See what you just did, right? That's what your person is going to do. Huh?
I'm thinking about it.
And I didn't make that up. That's for real. Pastor Don has paid more, and he's in his 60s, and he does this business from home. He takes care of his wife. He takes care of his dad, who's in his 80s. He takes care of the church. He takes care of the school. He's a busy man. But I think he's on month 32 now. TLC is paying his car note. Everybody doesn't want a mansion and millions and a Maserati. Some people just need a bill or 2 to get out of their way. And we can show them how to do that over here if they are teachable and coachable. And I'm not gonna lie, you do this the right way, and you be consistent. Consistency is key, Countess. If you are consistent, some people are gonna do just like what you did. I never came to you and did any of this 10-5-2 stuff, right? You found me, and then you told me you wanted to be a customer. You told me you wanted to upgrade to be a distributor and work the business. But honestly, if we didn't have the 10-5-2 system, the 10-5-2 is what duplicates. What I do, a lot of people can't do. A lot of people don't have 5 years to cut videos, right?
Right.
And if you came to me and said, hey, I want us to get started making money in the business, I'm like, girl, just cut videos for 5 years and then you'll be golden. That wouldn't work for you. But the 10-5-2 works. Now, if you do it and you're 10-0-0, that's okay. We're going to talk. You're going to be in communication with me so that we can get you eventually to 10-5-2. Sometimes it might be 10-4-1. Sometimes it might be 10-7-0. Right? It depends on a number of factors. And guess what? Somebody who tells you no today, they might be yes tomorrow. There were a lot of people that started 2020. They weren't trying to hear no MLM mess. But they open now. They wide open. Coming to the end of 2020. 2020 done changed some things in this game. But I'm telling you, the company lays out in the purple, and some people have never bust open a purple pamphlet and they call their sponsor every day. I don't know what to do. This is an adult version of the game. Follow the leader. All you have to do is say, what do I like about Kim? Why did I reach out to Kim? Out of the thousands of reps in TLC, why did I reach out to Kim? Oh, I like how she speaks. She speaks like a regular person. Good. You speak like a regular person then. Don't be a weirdo. Don't do it. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, I like that Kim has products. Okay. I'm not saying take all your money and buy a bunch of products. No. I'm saying make money in the business, and then when the business pays you, don't take your whole commission check and pay all your bills. Invest some back into having products on hand. Then you'll find that people that are local to you, your family members, your co-workers, your friends, your church members, whoever, they will buy from you because the product is right there in their face. Right? They don't have to wait for it to come from Amazon like they were planning on doing. Which, like I said, you can use my Amazon video and let them know that ain't what you want. Some people buying products from a home that's flea infested. Some people buying products that's fake. Some people buying products that they think it's the product and it's not the product. So it's not worth it to me. And then you know what's so crazy? Like this one lady, she saw my Amazon video and she used to buy from Amazon. So then she started buying from me because she was like, oh my gosh. And I said, yeah, I know. That's why I did the video, because you're not the only one. The thing that's so crazy is she wasn't even saving money on Amazon. She did so much better. It was so much cheaper to buy the products from me because I have so many deals, and I was able to pass those deals on to her because I educate her on how to get the Fun Friday deal. Like, making money is not hard, but there are a few skill sets that we all need to learn. And then once you got it, man, your phone becomes like an ATM, girl. What you want, $100, $1,000? It's a way to get that. It's a way to get that. So, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. That's the main thing you need to keep in mind. 10, 5, 2. Now, where do you find these 10? Well, take care of your home first before you go in somebody else's backyard. So a lot of people, they want to become social media influencers. Have you spoken to your mama? Well, I know you have. Yeah, you done spoken to your mom and daddy, and I've spoken to them too, right? But have you spoken to your cousins before you go try to get a stranger on the street? Have you spoken to your best friend before you try to open up Ghana? Like, people be straight wilding. I'd be like, why you want to do that? Take care of your... And you know what? I did a video, of course, with a young lady who knows 3 people in the business. And she was actually offended. She was offended because she has some autoimmune stuff going on. So she's sickly. And she's like, all 3 of them are in TLC. They have never told me about the products. Well, one just told her, click the link in my bio. She said she treated me like a stranger. And she wants the products. But she didn't buy them from any of the 3 people that she met. Instead, she placed a good order too. I was like, there, lost my game. But she bought the products from me because she said when she went on the YouTube, now I didn't call her because I don't know her, right? But when she went on the YouTube, she saw that I was educating about the products, and she watched, like, one video led to another, and then she ended up buying from me. So a lot of times, sometimes people would be like, oh, my family member bought from her, and they didn't buy from me, I'm offended. Well, did you even ask? No, but she knows I sell them. Oh, no, baby doll. That's not how this works. Don't take things for granted just because that person is your family member. They still want you to treat them like a customer. If you're running a business, they still want you to treat them like a customer. If you had a brick and mortar and somebody walked in your door, you would be like, hey, how you doing today? How can I help you? Right? So don't let a family member know that she see my post. No, that doesn't cut it. So just know that. Do not miss out on your family members and friends. Now, don't hound and harass them. If they say, I'm good, don't try to get rich off of me. Girl, bye. Don't try me like that. But take care of home and just say, listen, I'm doing you a favor. Clearly, you haven't seen. If you think I'm trying to get rich off of you, you don't have enough money to make me rich. Right? Last time I checked, you in a predicament yourself. So, girl, stop playing. I'm simply trying to help you out because I don't want you to come back and be like, oh, you got all these other people find and snatch and you didn't even offer to help me out? Boom. That's how you take care of that. Right? And this is my sense of humor, too. So don't say this thing I say and get punched in your throat. This is how I talk. Now, you take what I say and you massage it the way that you talk. I'm just telling you, don't make this complicated. It is a conversation. Sales is a conversation. Everything you want is on the other side of good, simple, honest communication. All right? Learn how to use your mouth and you'll make a lot of money. All right? So start with, where do you get the 10 from? You start at home. Now you can branch out into other areas. Okay? So, like, some people go on social media and they just go crazy. They lose their mind. They post up 50 million things and they be like, join my team, buy from me, here's my link. People don't respond to that. People hate that. They will unfollow you. They will click off and they will run from you in the streets. Okay? So, if you look how I market stuff, a lot of times I try to tell a story. Like even what we're doing right now, I ask your permission to do a video about this, right? You know why? Because there are a lot of people who have started in TLC and they have no clue what to do. There are a lot of people who started in TLC and they ignored the welcome email. Welcome email came in, they clicked off it like goodbye. And now they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So how do you get people to join your team? You give them value. Give them information that is valuable. And don't do it hoping that somebody is going to pay you for it. Don't be like, I had 15 viewers and nobody bought from me. That's not how it works. They always watching you, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of TLC reps who would broadcast how they help somebody get started. You know why? Because half of them don't got nobody getting started because nobody's joining them because they don't do what? Give what? Countess? Don't leave me hanging and you better get it right because everybody watching. They don't give what?
They don't give good information. They
right.
just want them to click in the bio.
Right. They don't give value. You got it right. Gold star for you. But no, I'm serious. If you tell people, like everybody is going, oh my gosh, the tea, drink and shrink, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. We get paid 5 ways. Okay. People get tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. Once you do something different, that's why, yes, when I'm talking to some of y'all, if y'all are comfortable, we going live, even if you just on speakerphone. Because a lot of people, and guess what? Somebody who's thinking about joining the business, they see that if you join the business with me, I actually talk to you. You wouldn't believe how big of a deal that is. It's some people in TLC right now pissed off because they joined with someone who won't talk to them until they hit a certain rank.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, I totally get it. Once you get to a certain level, you can't talk to everybody. But there are some people who are joining somebody and they cannot get anything. They really are on their own. So when I show that I talk to people, guess what? People join me because they know that they would want something like that. Now, everybody doesn't need that. So it doesn't, it doesn't mean you're going to recruit everybody. But I'm just saying, it's the little things that make a big differences. Okay? Somebody call you and like, oh my gosh, Countess, I love the tea. Don't you be like, yay, awesome, and hang up on the phone with them and you don't have nothing to show for it? No, girl. Plenty of times I tell people, hey, listen, I am so excited that you love the tea, but send me a text message like we never had this conversation, okay, girl? Because I got to tell the world. And I ask my client to send me a text message so that I can post a text message. Or I ask my client, hey, you mind going live with me? Or, hey, sometimes people want to look so cute and they say, oh, not right now. And they never do it. But get them to send you a text or something that you can go out there and post. That's the best. You can post 50 million before and after pictures. And pretty soon people going to be like, yeah, we get it. People losing weight. But when you post those testimonials where people are like, oh, my gosh, this is the best sleep I've had. I have, I think one of my favorite testimonials was like, somebody was like, I used to not want to have sex with my husband, but now I have the energy to. I was like, yes, honey. Because that's real. And see how you laugh? That's real. Okay? Giving him something he can feel you. And see, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that are going to read that. And they're going to relate to that. Girl, I know how you feel. When I get into bed with my husband, I be doing mental math. If he like, come on, baby, I be like, how many hours till I got to wake up? Not tonight, sugar. This is the stuff this is life. That's why I say don't be a weirdo. Talk to people about real stuff. Talk to people about stuff that they can relate to. That's the stuff. When people laugh, they're going to be like, she right, she right. And that sets you apart from everybody else. Okay? Everybody is saying she lost this many pounds. He lost this many pounds. He lost it. Okay, what's new? So when you post on social media, keep that in mind. Tell them something different. Tell them a new story. Ask them what bill gets on your nerves. Get people to start talking to you. Don't just go on your social media and go to all your friends and be like, I started a new business and da-da-da-da-da. You haven't spoken to them since Jesus was a child. Now all of a sudden you want to know how they doing. What's the weather like? That's phony. People don't like it, right? Now, if you reach out to them and say, hey, I know I haven't spoken to you in forever. However, I just got involved with something that I'm so excited about, and I didn't want you to be mad at me. See that? I didn't want you to be mad at me because I didn't tell you about it. If you don't want it, super duper cool. But just to let you know, we helping people get better bodies on the inside and out. Look at this. Don't start telling them about the tea has 9 herbs and all this stuff that's going to put them to sleep. Immediately show them something that they can see and be like, oh, wow. So that they will want to know more. Look at what this person did. If you're interested, let me know that you want more. If not, super duper cool. I hope all is well with you because 2020 has sure been a doozy for a lot of people. Let me know either way. You see that? Keep it simple. Another thing you can do is you can go into groups on Facebook. Like for me, I'm a part of the Natural Hair group. I'm a part of Raising Black Boys group. I like the Red Table Talk group. Those are a bunch of chatty patties. There's a lot of good conversations in there. And I don't go in there and say, hey, y'all, I got the tea. No, I go in there and I talk about whatever we're talking about. And if you have good dialogue with somebody, oftentimes they'll go to your page and they'll start following you. Now, your job is to make it so that when they go to your page, they want to follow you. Okay?
Okay.
So that's why I shoot videos a lot. Because when I'm in these groups talking to people about whatever I'm talking about being a Southern peach, about being divorced, about being whatever it is, I only go in groups that I can relate to. Like a lot of people say, ooh, go into pet groups because dog lovers, they got a lot of money. Yeah, they do, but I don't like dogs. So what I look like in the dog lovers group, asking everybody, is that a hot dog? Because that's the only dog I know. I don't do things for money. If you do things for money, trust me, the money will not come. You have to do it from a genuine place because then it's going to be authentic. It's going to be real. You're going to be relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you get the revenue.
Right.
Because people can feel it. When you're tense because you're doing something for money, people can feel that too. And it repels them. It doesn't attract them. So the Facebook groups, you should write down, like, what are your interests? What do you like to do? Do you like to cook? Do you like to work out? Don't go to groups with people that want to lose weight and then be like, I got something that want to help you want to lose weight. It's a whole bunch of people doing that. You will get kicked out of the group no sooner than you hit join. Your favorite, whatever, sports team. If you watch Dancing with the Stars, go in the Dancing with the Stars group. Be like, yeah, Nelly should have won. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. And if you have... You laughing with... But I'm telling you, this business is not hard. It gets hard when you're doing stuff because you're trying to force a sale. When you just connect with people that have similar interests like you and give them what?
Value.
Yes! Come through, Countess. That's my dog. When you give them value, connect with them, talk to them. Don't go in the group and be like, ditto. Same. Like, that's nothing. Sometimes when I go in groups, do you know what I do? I leave a video comment. So if somebody has said something and it's like really, really something, I'll be like, hey, Countess, this was too much to type, but I just want to tell you what worked for me is da-da-da-da. There is nobody leaving video comments in the comment sections of people's posts. So when you leave a video comment, people are like, oh, a video? I didn't even know you could do that. Guess what? You did value just because you just put somebody on game because they didn't know something. Do you know how many times I inbox my clients a voice note? I'd be like, hey girl, I'm feeding the little one and da-da. Anyway, I got the tea BOGO, and they'd be like, girl, I didn't even know you could leave a voice note on Facebook. That's giving value. Okay? Show people something they haven't seen before, heard before, and tell them something they didn't know. That's giving value. And when you do that, people will be like, they will want to know more about you. Trust me. They'll be like, dang, I just met her and I already learned something new. Let me follow her. Or let me whatever. But don't show out in a group and be a superstar, and then when they come to your page, it's boredom city. Okay? This is why I post, like, I be like, I love eating dragon fruit. Some people don't know about dragon fruit. Some people didn't know it was available frozen. So they'll be like, where you get that? Put people on game. If it's alkaline water that's BOGO, be like, ooh, get your BOGO alkaline water at Publix. Here are the benefits of alkaline water. Some people join this company and they only post about tea all day long. That gets so monotonous. That gets so boring. That makes it, I'm in the company and I like the products, but I still want to, I click off their page. Well, I'm like, ooh, that's never going to work. You know what I'm saying? So when they come to your page, educate them on something else, but still let it be somewhat related to what you do. Why do you think when I'm on my vibration machine, oftentimes I'll post pictures about it? A lot of people don't know about a vibration machine. What? You burning calories by just standing still and letting the machine shake you? That's what's up. That's what's up for me too, girl. Because I'm a lazy exerciser. You know? And I'm not saying you have to get a vibration machine. I have a friend, Nisha. She has a jump rope. And she jump ropes, you know, while listening to 90s older music. And she does it so consistently. She got other people out here jumping rope. Then she goes, you know, jump roping is great, but it's even better when you jump roping and you detoxing with the tea. Do you see what I mean?
Right.
She lets her customers know. Drinking the tea is great, but it's even better when you jump rope for 10 minutes a day. Okay?
Okay.
Is this helping you?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Especially the social media part.
Yes. Yeah, and the worst thing you can do is try to be somebody else on social media. Don't do it. Don't even try to be me. Please don't do that. Because I'm taken. Be yourself. And there's going to be a whole bunch of people who will be like, I don't know, Countess. It's just something about you. And it's really the truth. Samara. But it's something about you. See, now one of my clients just jumped on. Why did my client jump on? I titled this, helping a new person get started, right? This is a client. She's not in the business. Why did she jump on? She jumped on probably because she wants to hear what I say, because I've given value before, right? And this doesn't mean that she wants to join the business. It's just that she like, let me see what Kim is talking about. That's what you want to do. You want to make it so that every time somebody sees you, they want to know what you're talking about. You don't want them to see you and be like, I don't care. She ain't talking about nothing.
Right.
And I'm telling you, like, I literally get paid to be a better person. I get paid to learn stuff. I get paid to, all I do is, it's something called ILT, invest, learn, and teach. I just bought a mentorship. I've talked to people about this. I bought a mentorship, right? And it teaches me how to build my credit, business financing. Oh my gosh, so many crazy things. It's people in this mentorship that make millions of dollars, right? And here you go, little old me selling tea. I'm up in that mug too. Actually, I got in there, and one of my friends, he's doing very well in the business. He was like, yo, Kim, I saw your name added to the Telegram. I was like, yep, I'm up in there, bro. And he was like, you the only person in TLC in this mentorship. Now, you know how, now the mentorship was a pretty penny. I paid for it with my TLC commissions. Okay? That's a story. I didn't have that type of money to spend on a mentorship when I was in corporate. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And guess what? The reason why I got into the mentorship is because I'm not going to be making all this money in TLC and then I'm throwing it away to Uncle Sam. I'm throwing it away because I don't know how to protect it. I'm throwing it away because like, there are a lot of people that make a lot of money in MLM, but their credit is jacked up. So they're spending, it's like trying to carry a water in a bucket full of holes. I came over here to work smarter, not harder. So I go to TLC. I do what I'm supposed to do. I make a lot of money. I then take that money and I flip it by going into a mentorship where I can learn how to protect the money. Then guess what I do, Countess? I come on Facebook Live and I share some tips with people from a mentorship where I spent thousands of dollars to get into, and I'm sharing the tips with them for free. Kim, why would you do that if you paid thousands of dollars? Because they can't do anything with little bits and pieces of the puzzle. They need to see the whole picture. But what am I doing? I'm giving value to let them know, man, you need to know more about this. So the next time I go live, they'll want the next little tip I got. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how that goes. Go somewhere on the Googler. Look up an interesting article about 5 reasons people don't lose weight. And then you do a video about it. And watch. Hey, if you're taking medication, that's synthetic. It's artificial to your body. That is going to affect some things. Here's what you can do to combat it. A lot of people don't lose weight because they're not drinking enough water. Your body is this percentage of water. Your body needs water. So if you're not drinking water, then even if you talk about the things that people don't talk about. Don't just keep telling them, buy the tea now. Y'all support me. That's lame. That's lame.
I hear that all the time.
See, click the link on my bio. Buy the tea now. You know you want this tea. You know you want this tea. Yeah, they probably do, but just not from you. So that, I'm telling you, this business is simple. Do not complicate it. And then I will tell you this too. This is a bonus tip. Track every single thing you do. Do not take it for granted. If somebody tells you no and they're rude to you, take a screenshot. Save it. Put it in your back pocket. I'm telling you, there are so many things that happens to my team, and they're like, Kim, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. And girl, I can go back and be like, girl, that thing happened to me in 2016. Look at what they said. Rude comments that people put under my video. You shouldn't, your grammar is horrible. Oh, you chewing that gum. Oh, you sound so, I keep those comments, and I show my team. Everybody don't love the great Kimberly Prosperity. So when they cut a video and they like, oh, somebody said something rude. I'm like, girl, please. I get that all the time. And then you can show you. It's life. But you're going to get to a certain point where people going to look at you and they're going to be like, easy for you to say, Countess. You don't understand. And you can say, yes, I do. I've been where you are, but I just kept going. And I'm going to be honest with you, Countess, don't just do it for the people that's going to come after you. Do it for yourself so that you can look back and say, man, I remember this day. I couldn't get no sales that week. And to this week, I busted out. Keep a good and a bad journal. What I've done right. What I could do better. Or this was a not so good day. And on your bad days, look in your good journal. This person, they bought from me and they said they've been watching me for 6 weeks. I'm so happy. Ooh, this $60 paid my light bill. I'm so happy. Your bad journal is for your team. Your good journal is for you. Your bad journal is for your team. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a documentation that, hey, every single day for me is not a good day. And I still push through anyway. And when you do that, trust me, you give them the courage. You give them the stamina to push through too. I showed my team my credit last year. And then I showed them how I've improved my credit this year. I showed my team how much debt I had after the divorce. And I showed them how much debt I paid off thanks to TLC. These are the things that people don't talk about. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I think that's enough for the people. I'm going to end this Facebook Live now. Did y'all get some value? Y'all better say yes. Now, click the link in my bio. You see what I'm telling you? Now, click the link in my bio and join me.